Making changes to public spaces requires consulting the public. So when the city wants to put in a bike lane, they are obligated to reach out to people, especially those most affected by the proposed infrastructure, in order to get their feedback. Simple enough, right? Some projects have more impacts than others based on factors like the kind of infrastructure that is proposed and where in the city it is being proposed. So different projects require different degrees of engagement to ensure all stakeholders have a chance to voice their feedback. The department of the city that conducts this public engagement is sustainable mobility, and their main challenge is figuring out how to divide their resources across their many projects to adequately address public concerns. Thus far, they have not approached this engagement with any strategy. Rather, they plan engagement separately for each project. This has resulted in frequent underestimation of how much engagement is enough to satisfy their stakeholders. Our group concluded that they could benefit from a more strategic engagement approach.
Knowing the challenge that the Sustainable Mobility Department has been facing, our team wanted to create a standardized system that the public and the department could refer to for any given cycling project. Such a system would clearly lay out what engagement tools the public would expect from the department based on a combination of factors including project size, impact on the surrounding area, and resource availability. We call this system the classification system and have assigned different project characteristics to 3 individual but flexible classes, A, B, and C. So for example, a smaller scale project that involves enhancing already existing cycling infrastructures by adding, say, flex posts would be categorized as Class A. And by referring to the classification system, the public would know that informative letters, website updates, or other engagements would be what they expect from the department. This same concept would also follow for classes B and C. Not only would this improve the time spent deliberating on what engagement tools to use, but it will enhance the transparency between the department and the public stakeholders. Most importantly, the system will be the first to serve as an accountability measure that the public can rely on. So how exactly were we able to create such a system? Our top priority was to involve the department's most active stakeholders in the revision process of our class system. With the time span we had, we hosted a virtual engagement session and a ride-along event to gather diverse feedback and input to help mold the classification system with both our stakeholders and department in mind.
Our virtual engagement session and in-person ride-along proved to be useful tools for instigating discussion on cycling infrastructure, community engagement, and our new development of the classification system. Our main stakeholder group was Sustainable Mobility's Mobility Lab, a focus group that represents a wide range of transportation organizations in the city. During our engagement session and in-person ride-along, participants brought forth 4 main themes specific to sustainable mobility's engagement: relationships and transparency, diversifying outreach, innovative engagement design, and language and clarity. For example, participants expressed concerns regarding the fixed nature of our system, leading us to consider altering class parameters in order to create a flexible approach with increased clarity. Similarly, during our ride-along, participants appreciated experiencing infrastructure firsthand, as it helped identify design flaws that might not be easy to anticipate during the design phase. All of these themes helped us inform further alterations to our class system and final report as a whole.
Following our semester in residence, we suggest sustainable mobility to class each project they undergo beginning in January 2022 and commit to conducting at least 2 of the engagement methods from our class system list for each cycling project. Our system is not fixed but flexible, and we encourage the department to annually revise and incorporate future feedback into our class system. One project idea that we leave for future CityLAB students is to explore improving stakeholder outreach by including more individuals from all ages and from diverse racial backgrounds as well.